Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I am making my own push for an exploration of Variant 4. I think that this is probably some of the most approachable content as far as the game is concerned. I don't have the best of responses to this Electro in the first quest here, but you know what, we'll do what we can with what we have. This one is the one where you need to bring like non-contact damage, right? So I think this might be some of my best answers. I think if I boost, I'm gonna try to use Ghost to get me past the all or nothing nodes. But if that doesn't work, then I do plan on tagging in like Vision or something, just to make it a little less painful. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think this is how I'll start off. Let's see how this roster goes. Because I've already done the one where they get, if you hit them with a special, they get one back. So after all or nothing, we also have Rage. So I'll deal with Rage probably with Ghost for the most part, because other than that, Rage really isn't that tough. So I'll have Rage and Spite. Yeah, Rage and Breakthrough. So we'll see what we can do. Let's take down the all or nothing path first. I think that I fear that more than I fear the Rage. Although I should probably fear Rage, because that path's going to be a pain in the butt too. Maybe I'll bring Domino for that path. Domino Red Hulk. Okay. Whew. Glad no one was here to see that. That was embarrassing. Not a good start. Not a good start. Let's see. Skip to 210. Whew. Why is it bringing you straight to chapter 3? So my goal is I'm trying to get through these 5-stars and 6-star ones, because I can do the 4 stars and below at my own pace. Why are you... Stop. I don't want... There we go. Let's go. Namor first. He's in Imperious Rex, so this is our best position to special 3. So push me into binary, and then I should be able to just obliterate him. Should be a good time from there. Nice. Nice. Alright, round 1 through... Actually, I forgot. I am going to pop some big boy boosts here. This is, from my experience last time, this is by far my toughest quest that I have to deal with. So I have some 20% boosts. Start off with one of those, and then I'm pushing the all or nothing path, so I'm going to pop an attack boost as well. There we go. And we'll see how we do. How's it going, you Aunt Jemima? Good day. I actually worked today. as well. So I got out a little bit earlier, but today was my 6th day of work this week, so maybe not the best. I'm gonna try Ghost. I'm good. I went into work for 5.5 hours today because my lab's a little bit behind. But I got out earlier than I was expecting, which is a really good time. Oh, I'm not running Wasp Synergy. That's awkward. I forgot. You get really reliant on that if you stop running it for any reason. There we go. Should take him out. How are you, Yo Aunt Jemima? I gotta find another way to say. I can't be saying your whole name every time. It's so much effort. I appreciate your name, but it's a lot of effort. Alright, I actually don't need Nick Fury, I think? Yeah, I don't need Nick Fury, so I'm just gonna throw him away here and then switch to Ghost, hopefully. I mean, I still want to get some damage off, jeez. %, that's not bad. I'll take it. Look at that. I'm already getting them some feedback. This is a new chord. Alright, but at least this time I'm on the lookout for it, so I was ready for it. If I can get through these next 2 quests with like just the resources of revives I have on me right now, I think that'd be really ideal. Transducer, all or nothing on Immortal. Man, that's not fun. I'm gonna lose Ghost here. I'm not gonna lie, part of me really wanted to wait to do this quest until I had Hood Synergy, because it trivializes. Ooh, I'm alive. I played like crap. Man, maybe I'm more tired than I think. Part of me really wanted to wait until I had Hood Synergy, because it really trivializes like this whole path. I can just pummel into them. I don't have to worry about the all or nothing. But then I was like, it's only one path of all or nothing. So why don't I just go in, I'll boost up, I'll pop some revives, and we'll clear it. Because then once I'm done with that, I really have next to nothing stopping me from getting the exploration, short of skill and maybe turning off my suicides. Because the suicides might be holding me back a lot. But hopefully not. Okay. Cable might give me some trouble. So we're just going to go straight double parry. Special 3. Ooh, that was not the way I wanted that to go. I should have just gone for the full combo and tried to take him out. It's gonna hurt. But I think after this, I'm like at the Electro, so let's just use my special 1. Really? At least she's alive, I guess. I can use some potions, bring her up the rest of the way, but that's a tilter. We are at the Electro, so, you know, good times there. The only problem, like the biggest problem I think I'm going to have is that, like on that Rage Path, is that my Domino's only rank 3, so this is the stun immune Electro, yeah, so let's start with Havoc. Stun immune, special 1 bias. Now I think last time I got clipped by a special 1, and that absolutely wrecked me, so let's see if we can't do a little bit better today. I'm going to go for the quick draw, because I'm greedy. Alright, special 3. Let's get some good damage in, please. 88% down to... Ooh, not bad, not bad. Almost 20% there. One more. Oof, 2 punches and I'm dead. Still, that was a pretty good run with Havoc there. About what I could ask for. Because, not gonna lie, I really can't ask for much. Huh. I still don't know how I'm gonna handle that Rage Path, to be honest. We're not doing bad here. Hyperion, finish him off. Yes! Oh, that was awesome. Hyperion put in work, man. putting work. Whew. Makes me think about it. I'm not gonna do it, but it makes me consider bringing him up to rank 5. Ooh, that was some good damage from Hyperion. That was a good time. Okay, so now I have a Rage and a Strike Back path that I have to worry about. So that was what? 210 is All or Nothing. Q1. And then we got what? 15... 12 is Rage / Strike Back. Okay. Now we got a Rage path to worry about here. Yeah, see, that's what I was worried about. I still have most of my champions here. I think on Rage I can just tick it away with Void, right? And just play super defensive. That's probably not the best way to handle it, but it's definitely a way. And he's not going to be dealing the most amount of damage, right? So I should be okay. Wow, I lost my Hyperion to defense there, so that's going to be rough. Otherwise, I'm stuck with Ghost. No, there's no way I can do this. I'm just walking into a bad time here, so we're actually gonna... I use a Note 8, Emre. I'm actually gonna have to move into the Deadpool X-Force quest, because I'm not doing that one without... I'm not gonna do that quest without Hyperion. It's just gonna be a bad time. So let's go ahead. We'll try this roster out here. Let me see what we got for paths. Because I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. Alright, so let's start with the one down here. So we got stun immunity path. Okay. There's going to be an armor break Annihilus at the end. Fun. I mean, yeah, the with pay is definitely the emphasis there. Yojo, yeah, that didn't work out as well as I liked. I will not be calling you Yojo for an extended period of time. Man, I'm not at all ready for these quests, especially when like a lot of my champs get knocked out. Puts me in a bad spot. Ghost Captain Marvel, Stealth Suit Spider-Man, Doc Ock. I hate stun immunity. But yeah, let's take out that stun immunity path. We'll bring in this lineup. See how we do. It's still mostly going to be Ghost, but... yeah, I mean, I imagine any of the Apple phones are just going to blow Android out of the water. To be honest. So I really wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Oh, this is going to be a wash. I let myself get tired. Wasp, man. That evade. Okay, so, but now I know what I'm dealing with. I think that Wasp is definitely the hardest one on this path. Part of me wonders if I should just, like, hold off on doing variant 4 until I have Wasp synergy or Hood synergy. Let's see. Quest 2, stun immune / destructive feedback. 20. Yeah, see, the thing is that, like, Marvel's not the only game I play on my phone, and I love my stylus, and I just love the way Note 8 interacts with internet and dual browsing. Thing synergy, very easy game. I'll consider it. I'm not this particularly for stun immunity. I like to run Ghost, but maybe if I'm having trouble, I don't like to do the thing synergy teams. Alright guys, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to just full zone into the game here for a second, because any kind of distraction and I'm hitting into Wasp like a normal fight. This is the only one that I have to get through before, like, this is just a regular path for Ghost, but I'm not paying attention. I forget that Wasp is all about that one-hit combos. So, hold on. Who are you pumping up for that team? Night Thrasher? I mean, Mr. Fantastic in general is a great synergy. Although Darkhawk and Night Thrasher have really good synergy as well together. That's annoying. God, what the... Yeah, you're right. I should focus. I should crack that Diet Coke open. Oh, God. This Wasp is... It's a Guardian. I don't have an excuse either. I've got the Ghost for the Wasp. Like, should be an easy fight for me. Okay, you're pumping the Darkhawk. I'll have to look into it. I need a Mr. Fantastic before I can even do anything of this sort, though. So, okay, hold on. One hits. There we go. I'm trying to do a full exploration, at least most of the exploration today, because now my champs just got locked out for Alliance War. But besides that one path in one path on Quest 1, I'm hoping to get like almost the entirety of Variant 4 done today. That way tomorrow I can come in easy breezy and move on with my life. Much better. Ooh, he wasn't greedy. I'm stupid. At least he didn't punish me. What's the things you shouldn't do? Special 1 and 2. There we go. You just finished 100%ing Chapter 2, or now you're working on Chapter 2? Because Chapter 3, I heard there was some frustration there, so I'm not looking forward to it, but at least it's 1 and 2 stars only, so the heals are worth it. I feel like I'm going to take a lot of damage from this Killmonger. I do have a 1-star Hulk, and I actually like bothered to level him up. Man, pretty low on this ghost here, but it's definitely. Let's use up these. Gotcha. So I'll worry about. I heard there's like a Mordo or something on the 1-star. Is that the one you need the 1-star Hulk for? Also, how screwed am I for having suicides? Last chapter when you get to the 2-star Mordo. Okay. I'm gonna save a little bit of health. Why? What makes him hard? What are the nodes? I keep hearing about this Mordo. I just don't. Wrecked. I'm just trying to save a little bit of health on Ghost if I can. Not a lot, just a little bit. Because I'm not super confident I can take a Nihilus down with her. Wow, look at that. 0 damage. I've got him indestructible feedback. Damn it. Bad timing. So it's going to cost me. He inflicts poison and Hulk is the only 1-star poison immune. Yeah, that's going to be frustrating. But I'm pretty good with vision. And yeah, don't underestimate my ability with vision. Yeah. If it comes down to it, I'll turn suicides off. But I'm pretty stubborn. Rage is the only path so far in general that I felt the need. I'm wrecked here. I'm gonna die as soon as. $300 to $400 hit fight. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Against a Mordo. Can the Mordo special 3? Do I have to play around his specials? on that last 1%. Are you kidding me? Got him. I can't believe I just took that Annihilus down with Ghost. That's a feel-good moment. I feel good about that. Now, ambush. Can't. Got it. Well, we'll see. We'll see how that vision goes. That's future Jay's problem. That's not my problem today. Ooh, how did he intercept me there? Moon Knight's annoying. Mordo in general is a hard fight for most people to play against, especially when you're running like a limited roster and you don't get to bring a proper counter. We'll see. Ooh, really? No aggression after that, huh? Wow. Ooh, I did not really realize Moon Knight has a double kick. Gotta be watchful of that. Okay, now we have the Deadpool X-Force. This quest is taking me a hot minute. I don't have... This could be like 4 or 5 special 2 intercepts. Gotta do good. Thank you. Wife bought me a mousse, chocolate mousse. Well worth it, Death. Not a ton of revives. Maybe I'll finish this push off tomorrow after I go farm a bunch of potions. But I definitely think it's these five-star fights that I'm gonna have the most trouble with. Wow, I'm lost my touch against this Deadpool X-Force. Ghost absolutely wrecks him. You just got to do a delayed attack. One I'm not doing very well against here. Still pretty confident I can do it. Man, that's a lot of sirens. I hope people are okay. Ugh, timing is off. Maybe Deadpool X-Force's medium lunge is too short for me to be Why is it moving so slow?
I don't think he knows where to go.
Sounds right. Alrighty. That is Deadpool X-Force down. Quest number 1. Or at least path number 1 on this quest. Not the cleanest, but it's a little bit tougher when you don't have Wasp synergy for these big fights. Mighty Charge, Aggression. That's not so bad. Aspect of Evolution, Power Gain. Man, see, these Power Gain fights, not the greatest, but I think if I can ramp let's go see it. This is definitely going to be my worst path. This Power Gain path. I'm going to try to ramp up Captain Marvel on this fight against this Doctor Strange. If the game will let me play. There we go. Ooh, I wasn't holding block. Okay, so that's not going to work the way I thought it would. I know Doc Ock is a good answer here. I'm just trying to think of if there's a different way I need to approach it. Or if I really just need to wait for Hood synergy. Like I should have just waited for the previous ones. So Doc Ock can parry heavy there. Again, the problem is it's just going to cost me a lot of health. I don't have a rank 4 Doc Ock. Let's see. As far as power control goes, I also have vision, but really not a lot of options in that department. It might be time for me to bring magic up to rank 4. Try to handle the path that way. Or what are Doc Ock synergies? Research categories no longer fall off over time. So that's what we want, right? We want that synergy. And then we want vision. And then Iceman at least gives me 1, right? I think if I play Void long enough, I can get through that way. I just feel like I'm bringing budget to an otherwise very challenging quest. Let's go for it. That's 3 people. 3 champs for a hard path. It's doable, right? Parry heavy Doc Ock all the way. I think. Might be time to bring Doc Ock to rank 4. I just don't have the resources. But definitely not the first time I've been like... Ooh, that's not a good time. Okay. My apologies, team, but I needed to understand how that worked. So I don't think I need Vulture Synergy, right? Do I? I don't really understand the Vulture Synergy with Doc Ock. It still could be like 20 hits a fight, too. Just cringe, man. I don't have... I wish I had Hood Synergy. It'd make this path really tedious. Yeah, you know what? Let me take on the other path. I think I'm just being stubborn. So the other path, I can bring my standard team to. The roster decisions are tough. Not like it really matters. I have none of these synergies. Hopes and dreams were reality. Let's go with this one. Sorry, team. I know that it's frustrating to probably sit here and watch me decide my roster for that long. So we got Mighty Charge, Aggression, though. So we're going Mighty Charge. I'm gonna come back to that power gain path. I think we'll bench it for now. Maybe I'll get maybe we'll get that one day. Mighty Charge, Aggression, though, for the most part, like it's not too bad. We'll ramp up Captain Marvel real quick. There we go. Oh, I lost a quick draw. And that's why I played so aggressive. I love Clairvoyant. What a good time. Sentinel. Kind of want this fight to end a little bit quicker, so we will bring Captain Marvel here. Okay. Bouncing around all over the place. Won the quick draw that time. Ouch. We get some of our health back, and we go on. Very quick. Not so bad. See, now that invisibility drives me nuts, so we'll bring vision here, and actually like properly power drain here. Unless I just get comboed out. Did anyone else notice that I won those intercept trades against Mighty Charge? Pretty sure he's not supposed to be stoppable. Oh, just immune to, that's just medium Mighty Charge. That's an easy one. I didn't even realize. I just assumed it was the unstoppable version. So, full interceptable. We go for the intercept tier as well. I mean, the quick draw. Win it. Alright, hood down. Oh, man. Variant 4. Variant 4. It's still challenging content. I definitely I definitely understand why people are saying it's the easiest of all of them, but that does not make this, you know, not a challenge. You know, and anybody who says otherwise is just better at the game than I am. Which is plenty of that, to be honest. Okay. Now I saw one trick where the person like had him pinned in the corner with Captain Marvel. So let's go ahead and try that. Yeah, that's a great time. Oh, I love it. That was cheesy. That was cheesy. Alrighty. Let's break down. I'm gonna hold off on these other two quests here, just because I can't do these other two paths. I can't do them without Hyperion anyways. And someone warned me about this 1-star path, and I just can't help but be curious. I want to see just how bad it is. So we'll bring these two champs, and then we'll bring these two for the boss. And then I guess it really doesn't matter, right? Like, might as well just bring anyone. And then we got quest 6, and then what's the Mordo path? So there's a Mordo here somewhere. Oh, wow, it's not just a Mordo path. It's 1, 2, 3 paths with Mordo at the end. Oh. Wowza. Okay. I'm not really sure who in my roster is supposed to do well there. Now I understand why people were like, it's pretty much just Hulk. Like, what's the point of bleed vulnerability? Oh, wowza. That's a rough fight. Alright, let's see what we got. Bleed vulnerability, stun immunity, biohazard. You know, I feel like we have some limited 1-stars coming around the corner. Just saying. Throwing it out there. I think it's coming. Let's go for the quick draw. Wow, I still lost it. Wowza. Do I call it? Do I just say I'm not a good enough player and just come back later when I feel like it's a little more accessible? Because my thing is that I feel like, without a doubt, man, this whole path is Caustic Temper. This path is... How? Oh, that's right, because people are pulling on the 50 unit crystal, right? There's like a limited crystal or something that you can pull 1-stars. I'm not going to pull for champs to clear content. I'm not going to lie. I'd just rather use my units literally anywhere else. So if the content's just too difficult to clear with my roster these days, just because not exactly the largest pool of champions here, then I'm the kind of person who just says F it, then I'll wait. And that's actually how I feel. So that said, I think I'll move on to like easier paths. How's it going? VP 97,250. We'll put quest 3 on hold for now. At least until I can figure something out. I'll run some 4 stars here, because this quest, or at least these champs, gonna do a lot better for me than those ones in general. There we go. Bring in my standard 5. I normally don't run Wasp Synergy, but I'm just not feeling it today. So this top path, besides this Nick Fury here, and it's Redoubled Determination, it's really not a bad path. Ghost will carry me the rest of the way. So let's just get past this Nick Fury. And I'm actually going to try to push him into special 2s. Ooh. Not great on my part. Congratulations. I'm pretty close to calling it quits, to be honest. I'm having a little bit of trouble here. I don't have Hood Synergy for the power gain paths on quests 1 and 2. And I'm not inclined to do some really, really long fights. At least not today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe later tonight. But I think variant 2 might be just more accessible to me right now. So that might be what I push instead. I'll have to see. Yeah, I think without a doubt, though, like quest 3s for like chapters 3, 4, and 5 are probably going to be a good time for everybody. I think quests chapters 1 and 2 have the potential to be a good time for people, like if you have the rosters for them. But I think that last quest is the one everybody's like really pissed off about, and we'll see. But that's usually how variant is too. Like that's nothing new. Yeah. Yeah. Normally, like, like I have a magic and I could bring her up to rank 4. She's sitting at rank 1. So that power gain path, I ended up just reviving my way through. Warlock's a really good answer, right? Is he? Does Warlock have some form of power drain? Can he keep them from special 3ing? Okay, so you do have a form of power drain. It's just not ideal. I see you. Still, a little bit of power drain is better than nothing. Okay, so as long as you're not sitting on a L2, you can potentially push them into a special 3 and then drain them. And then, you know, if you're stuck like up against the wall. I mean, on that first quest with like a 20% champion boost or any kind of attack boost, I mean, the damage is high enough that for the most part you can just force your way through, which is what I did. So as long as you're bringing like a high power damage champion, high burst. How did you handle quest 6 though? PP 97,250. Because I just took a quick look at that and was like, nope, I'm out. Said absolutely F that noise. If you scroll back to me on that wasp on 1.2, I restarted that fight good 4 or 5 times actually. So I know your pain. What's weird about this guy? Oh, that's right. Cornered, picture of health, unblockable. Ah, didn't I quake him last time? Let's go for another quake. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Whew. Ooh-wee. Yeah, a lot of people said maxing salve. That's definitely the smart way to do it. What do you mean RNG to give you a Fury, though? I don't understand that part. Let's see. Cornered. Power efficiency. Aggression. Regen. Cornered, power efficiency, and aggression regeneration. Do I have... Let me dip into my little bag of tricks here. So aggression regeneration... Part of me is like... Bring Corvus... Who would I swap him out for? Like, how do you swap out Quake when she did that much work for you? We don't need Wasp synergy. Let me bring Corvus here. Yeah, no, I get that. I saw that part, but where's the RNG and the Fury coming from? Is that like Hulk? Yeah, see, now that's just the thing is I'm pretty confident that limited 1-stars are coming to the game sometime, some form in like an event or something. Like, Kabam is really huge on pushing static content, and I wouldn't push it past them to push uh, to push out limited 1-stars. We've already seen limited 2-stars, and now that there's 1-stars in the game and people are asking for it, it's coming. And I don't feel the need to clear content right now if like the only answer is a 1-star Hulk. There are more options than that in the game. Kabam just needs to give access to them, and they will. I'd have enough confidence in them that I think they'll do that. Maybe not at the pace we want. Man, double glancing. That was almost a bad time. So, because my thing is, like, I'm not afraid to use resources, but I'm also not going to just throw resources at the game if I don't have to. So, I don't like the idea of Hulk is my only option for Mordo. I'll take a pass. I'll come back to it. Man, Corvus Glaive is so fun. I want a 5-star Corvus Glaive. I really like this champ. I mean, me and everybody else, right? So... Rank 4 Corvus Glaive still does work. I don't feel the need to rank 5 him yet. Man, the Moon Knight ambushes are unreal. Is it just souped up for this quest? That's what it's feeling like. I do get to see a 3 persistent charge Corvus Glaive, so that's my first. I need to get that 4th stack one day. Man, that special 2 does no damage without crits. There we go. Can we get another Quake one-shot? I think we can. I'm pretty confident we can. Oh, I have to kill this stupid Human Torch first. Ugh. Totally forgot there was one more fight. Corvus Glaive's Awakened ability comes into play. That 1% life. Playing it there. I love his Awakened ability. I feel like people don't appreciate his Awakened ability enough. Corvus Glaive. I mean, I know that there's a lot of appreciation for it. I just feel like if people went out of their way to use it a little bit more, they'd be a little more appreciative of how, like, absolutely insane it is. Like, just think, you can hit into Red Skull's block as much as you want as long as you have glaive charges with Corvus Glaive. Come on, Quake. One more Quake, one shot, and we are clear to go. Might actually Quake. I think I'm going to Quake this Juggernaut. Probably not the best way to do it, but we're going to do it anyways. So what do we got? We got Aggression Regeneration. I don't think this is going to work the way I want it to, but we're going to find out. If it doesn't, I'll come back in with Captain America. Whew, it worked out okay enough. Not quite the way I wanted it to, but definitely good enough. All right. Now, Corvus Glaive might not be the best answer here. Oof. Oof. Yeah, not the best answer, but I think I can still just push through with Omega Red. Those are the two hard fights here. Omega Red is really who I should have used there to begin with, to be honest, but do what you have to do. What do we got after that? We got Ghost for Warlock. Omega Red for Invisible Woman. We still got one more path after this. What a drag. Man, Aggression Regeneration. Invisible Woman is it's a very annoying champ to have here. Luckily, Omega Red does enough damage that I don't care. Whew. Alright, Ghost for Warlock. Yeah, that's probably the best bet we got here. Oh, that's right, you can't crit Warlock, so actually, just gotta do this the painful way. Look at that. Non-boosted special 2 to finish off the Warlock. What a way. Look, Ghost is more than just an auto crit champion. She deserves more love than that. Like, I know the way I play against the Deadpool X-Force on the second quest is that I prefer to just hammer into him and use the phasing, but if you want, you can actually just heavy lock him in the corner with Ghost even. And rely fully on the Furies for damage. And you actually will have a pretty good damage output. It won't be the worst of times as far as heavy spams go. Definitely not your best option, but it will go fast. And the thing about the heavy spam is that it's relatively safe. Alright. One more one-shot with Quake. I'm starting to feel pretty confident with her. Here we go. I'm not even going to heal up. We're going to go in low health. What are we rocking? 70% health plus suicides. It's an aggressive ass Wolverine. Jeez. I'm actually not trying to Quake and Bake. I'm just reacting too slow. There we go. Okay. We got one more path. I'm going to break open this Diet Coke here real quick. I need the energy. One nice thing about streaming from virtually my kitchen is that grabbing my refreshments is very easy. Oh, but I meant to put this chocolate mousse in the fridge too. Apologies, team. You get to see me walk back and forth for a little bit, but hey, at least you know I'm getting exercise. Great, copious amounts of exercise. Oh. Not a fan of masochism. Still been Corvus Glaive. So, it's just double parry instead. Ooh. Ooh, I cut that one close. But that's okay. We have our first glaive charge. I could just use Omega Red, but I don't want to. I'm just loving the Corvus Glaive right now. In case you're watching this and you're like, why is he using Corvus Glaive? He's got Omega Red in his roster. It's because I just really like this champion. Alright, let's see if I have enough damage to break through this Emma Frost with 3% health. Yes, I do. Look at that. I got a little 4% heal there on that Emma Frost. Rank 4 Corvus Glaive just chewing through these fights. Great time. What a great time. Alright, let's see if we can do this Medusa now. That was good. That was great. Let's get that True Strike passive. Love it. I love it. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. Someone told me that 4-star Corvus Glaive still tears it up, and I'm feeling it. I'm feeling him tear it up. So, thank you for the heads up. to 2 charges now after that auto block. I'm actually lucky she didn't special into my face there, because I definitely did not deserve to get my special off first. It's okay. Worked out well for me. I'm having a lot of fun. Having a lot of fun. Ooh, Power Shield with Corvus Glaive. Here we go. Power Shield with Corvus Glaive. Here we go. Oh god, that was really bad. Alright. Come on, Ghost. Make up for it. Cyclops, man. It gets me. Oh, I might as well just be... There we go. Special 2 out. Shout out to Lizer. Thank you for reminding me that that path has an oscillate node on it, because I kept hitting into the shield. That's just how the timing worked out. But your reminder was enough for me to remember this time around not to hit into the armor up oscillate. So, because that's a quick way to have a bad time, and I'm not trying to have a bad time. Just trying to get through all the easy paths. And then once I'm done with all the easy paths, I'll kind of reevaluate. Ow. There we go. Now I got my parry heavy off. Look at that full run. Ooh-wee. Quest 3 almost done. Right at the edge of the finish line. How much can we finish? Alright. One more Quake and Shake, and then we can retire her. Gotta say, this 4-star quest is probably my favorite. So far, at least, this 4-star quest. By far, my favorite. Here we go. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. We can breathe a little bit. Alright. I took out that Wolverine every single time with Quake. Quake one-shots. So, if you're like, that Wolverine's tough, Quake is the answer for sure. Alright. Time for the 3-star quest. I kind of wish these quests gave tier 2 alpha, because that's what I'm really looking for. To be honest, my roster doesn't really change that much tier team. It's almost exactly the same. I'm not trying to pretend like it ain't. I think except I run Sabretooth right instead. I mean, I'll reevaluate based on after I start it. But this is what I'm looking at to start. I'm a man of simple wants. I just want Omega Red. I just want Ghost. I just want Clairvoyant. Is this a Aggression Fury? That'll be easy. Power Alternator. Poison. Snow Path? Cornered Enhanced Special 2. Yeah, I really don't see anything too crazy here that makes me like rethink my roster options. And Annihilus might be a bit of a pain. So let's slap in, I think Dr. Voodoo is the only like real response I have for that Annihilus. But other than that, I'm not too worried. So let's swap in an Dr. Voodoo real quick. There we go. And then we have Dr. Voodoo. Actually, doesn't Scarlet Witch like wreck Annihilus? I don't know. We're gonna bring Dr. Voodoo. See if we can't get a one-shot. I never get to play him. Wouldn't mind a Dr. Voodoo as a 5-star. Not that I'd be able to do anything with him, because mine's my mystic resources are non-existent. Let's see, poison, debilitate. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get much value out of Wasp this quest. That's okay. Oh, that's what I get for playing one-handed. Progress is good. Although at this rate, I'm only going to be finishing the 3rd and the 4th quest today, leaving a good chunk of the 2nd, and the 1st one's undone. I don't think I'll be finishing an exploration anytime soon. I'm not too hyped. Ah, that's why I brought Dr. Voodoo instead. I don't have to worry about the poison, right? I think he's either poison immune or poison resistant to the point where willpower really corrects that. Look, you mother... Did he just block my unblockable special too? Yeah. What's going on? Let me check something out, because that's probably a node interaction there that I'm just not reading. I don't think it's Mr. Sinister. No. Does Mr. Sinister have something that prevents you from doing unblockable special 2s? Allow him to block unblockable special attacks. Never mind. My bad. Absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. I learned something new about Mr. Sinister today. It's okay. So that makes what? Mordo and Mr. Sinister the 2 champs in the game that can block unblockable special attacks? Seems reasonable. Yeah. Thanks, Shane. It was a most unfortunate discovery there. It's okay. I don't need Ghost. I don't think I need Ghost. There we go. If you don't mind throwing your special 2 real quick? Ah, right into my face is not what I meant. Yeah, so the Dr. Voodoo is... I don't know if this... Is this Poison Node... I'm bad at the game. Man, I really need to read nodes more. Because that Poison Node is not what I thought it was. I thought it was just like a 60-second poison. I was like, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Oof, he was unstoppable when I moved in here. Alright. We're most of the way through this frustrating quest. We're using 3 stars, actually. So I should do myself a favor and heal my Omega Red up real quick. I think I will. Luckily for me, we're not too bad off. Right, I'm not doing great, but I'm definitely not doing horrible, I wouldn't say. Nice, 2 level 2 potions, and we're almost topped up. I'm going to jump in here, though, with Wasp real quick, because the Archangel I can handle, but Mysterio might SP1 my Omega Red out, so... Didn't mean to do that. Not bad, not bad. I was fully expecting to not get a whole lot out of Wasp there, but I wanted to get a little bit of something so that I can jump in here with Omega Red, finish him off without dying. Because that SP1 plus D-Gen on Omega Red, not a good matchup combo. We're going to do a couple parries, a 3 hit, and then a heavy. Block. There we go. Now, I could have brought Omega Red in and then just did that whole block strategy, but it's a lot less painful if I think I can just blast him down. Let me start Omega Red. path, not so bad. Ouch. Playing a really aggressive Omega Red for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just impatient? I have no reason to be playing this aggressively. Woo! I'm lucky D-Gen won out there. I really need to take like a step back and cool off. I shouldn't be playing this way. What we got for fights down here? So I'll bring Namor for this path, so I have an extra champion against that Nick Fury. But yeah, otherwise, nothing too crazy. If you would be so kind, game, to move. I feel like I vaguely remember this Moon Knight being annoying. Yep. Can't do the same attack twice in a row. Got it. Moon Knight down. Moon Knight down, team. Alright. Gotta switch up the roster a little bit. If there are any, like, solid recommendations, I do appreciate. I run Omega Red and Ghost because they're my crutches. But if you see someone in my lineup and you're like, hey, that's a really good answer, let me know. But otherwise, I don't have best of friends. Let's bring Ronan just for giggles. Alright, let's just see how far we can get with Ronan. Because why not? What, this path? Yeah. Just an enhanced Fury path. What do we got up here? Cornered special 2. Yeah, so we'll come down here. We'll do this enhanced Fury path real quick with Ronan. He makes for a good time. Ooh, actually, this does sound like fun. Let's go in with Wasp. Probably my best fight. So, Man-Thing does prevent that extra crit damage, but that's okay. Look at this. Not terrible. I mean, I'm gonna die to the poison, but it's not the worst. Makes me wish I had a 5-star wasp so I could rank for her just for the giggles. Alright. That was about the most value I think I could have gotten out of her. That's okay. I could have brought poison immune here, but I like to get the value where I can. Especially on these relatively tougher fights. Relative being the key word there. 2 more pads and we're done with this quest. And then I've got 2 pads on the first 2 quests and like 10 pads left on the last ones. So that's where it's going to get frustrating. Alright, quick draws against Hulk Rags are risky, so we'll go for the parry start. Nice evade there, game. Love that. Ronan's a little buggy right now, where the evade triggers even if they hit you. It's really frustrating. So, but overall, not a bad fight with Ronan. I do wish they'd fix that bug where like the evade triggers, you still get hit, and then it's just bad times. I feel like that evade is really one of his best features, because it's really like the only utility you get on him is consistently being able to evade, and the fact that it doesn't work like half the time is really frustrating. That's annoying. I was doing so well. Ronan had got me so far. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Mega Red's turn. Although I was kind of hoping Ronan would give me a little bit farther than that. Wasn't in the cards. Excuse me. Nick Fury. Why do I hate this guy so much? we're going to go ahead and get what value we can out of my Sabertooth, although I doubt I'll get much. Nice. One free Fury. Two free Furies. Oh, that's rough. Damn. Really, like, next to no value out of that Sabertooth. I stacked up the Furies so well, too. Straight into a special one in my Doom. It's okay. See if we can't take him out with Omega Red. With that all the way up to the 13 stack. It's okay, it was worth it. And that should be Nick Fury down. Nice. Sometimes you just gotta take a heavy to get your punishment in. So far, so good. So far, so good. What we got here on the Hulkbuster? Burden of Might, Power Alternator, no problem. Who needs specials anyways? You can have them all, Hulkbuster. Just a fraction of a tick off. There we go. Still took the recoil damage. Unnecessary recoil damage by like a fraction of a second. But that's okay. Let's see. Let's try to take this Moon Knight out with Ghost, I think. Thank you, Rob. Appreciate it. I'm going through all the easy paths first. I've left quite a few blank. Excuse me. Man, that double strike really trips me up. Here we go. Moon Knight down. Yeah, look, Ghost is absolute garbage if you can't play her well. I don't blame you for that. I'm gonna, if you don't click with the champion, that champion's not gonna be good for you. You know, that's how I feel about Hyperion. I have a really hard time clicking with him. Cornered enhanced special 2. But also, some people don't like the play style. Like, even if they're great with her, they just, it takes a lot out of the game, right? You're ignoring so many mechanics. I'm gonna get wrecked here. Yeah, a lot of people love Hyperion. He does a lot of damage. I'm not sure how I want to handle this path. Let's reevaluate. Because Omega Red's not going to do it for me here. Not with that enhanced special too. I do want to bring some form of power control. Ghost is a good option, but I don't want to use her as my only taxi. So what do we got for other options here? Scarlet Witch? Magic? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try this. There we go, right? Like, I don't ever use... How's that? We'll try this roster out. Yeah, if you're not getting to the special 2 with Ghost, you're not getting any value out of her. I think having her awaken makes a huge difference for starters. Oh, that's really frustrating. Man, my back is itchy as heck. I feel like I'm having a reaction to something. Man, this ambush Moon Knight pisses me off. Because it's not just like a 6,000 Moon Knight ambush. It's a 10,000 Moon Knight ambush. Heavy. Yeah, I rocked the unawakened version of her for a really long time. But I think as soon as I pulled my 5-star version and it was unawakened, I tried to like play her unawakened just to see how the value went. And I almost immediately awakened her and was like, nope, gotta have this champ awakened. Not got to, but it really makes a big difference. I think a lot of people undervalue high sig Ghost. Wow, I got 0 value out of Stark Enhanced there. What a bad time. Maybe I do just bring Ghost. Pop a couple level 3s. I'm not good with Stark Enhanced. And actually, I think Stark Enhanced is not a fun time. Not a fan. I think that is a little overrated. I think that he's huge. If you ever need to burst someone down, or you're expecting like it's worth the ramp up, he's got a solid power drain and an amazing kit. But having to ramp up a champion as a taxi, not a fun time. That's why I like Ghost so much. Come on. Just a couple more quests, I get a 3 to 4 gem, right? I'm feeling it. The tax is coming on. 2 hours in. Omega Red. Let's get some value out of Magic real quick. Yeah, I mean, I bet when Stark Enhanced came out, he was absolutely just bonkers. And he's still bonkers. Like, he's a great champ. I'm not trying to act like he ain't. I just, I don't value him very high. But then again, I run Suicides, and I will always run Suicides. So I lose a lot of that value. Oof, I got hit with that one. That's not good. Try that again. Nice. Whoo! I think you should rank up. I think you should rank up 5-star Gladiator Hulk first, but that's without any kind of information. You know, where are you at in the game? If you have, you know, like, I'm assuming you've pushed Uncollected. If you haven't, then definitely Hulk. If you haven't done Variant 2, Gladiator Hulk is going to do wonders for you in that quest. You could probably get a completion with the Gladiator Hulk on Variant 2. He's still, you know, in Alliance War, you can always take the Starburst path and just run Gulk. And then he'll always be a good defender. But if you have trouble with any kind of thorns or psychic thorns, or like this Electro where you need non-contact, Havoc's one of your best answers there. If you don't really have a response to Incinerate, Havoc's a good answer there, although Gulk also offers that. If it were me, I would rank up Gladiator Hulk first, personally, between Gulk and Havoc. Just my thoughts. That's a tough choice, though. Gladiator Hulk and Havoc. It's a tough choice because you're not even comparing like remotely close champions in value. Both of them are offering very high different values, which is what makes it such a good time there. Ah, shoot. Bad times. Let's just push him back. Oh, I'm gonna die to recoil. You duped your 6-star Mr. Fantastic? What do you even get for that? Hold on, I gotta pull that over. Oh, that's crazy, man. Wow. I'm looking at the SIG ability right now. What do you get? You get an additional flat 20% chance to evade any unblockable attack. This increases by 3%. Okay. And his offensive power rate is increased. Yeah, but let's be real. That's not even the reason. What's his prestige at? What do you get on that? Mr. Fantastic's at 10. That's solid. Wowza. Wowza, that's crazy. I'm looking up something real quick for you, Dylan. Let me see. MCOG Champs release. Yeah. So, Dylan, the thing is that in Variant 2, Quest 3 or Quest 4, there's a Starburst path. I think it's Quest 3. And it's the short path. And if you don't have Hulk Ragnarok, or Red Hulk to take that path, it's a really, really bad time. Just because otherwise you need like a really, really fast bursting champion, and there's not a ton of options there. And like essentially you can run like a max rank thing and thing synergies to get your initial completion of Variant 2 on like every other quest except that one. And if you want to do the thing synergy, you have to take like the super long path around. But if you have a Hulk Ragnarok, even like a rank 3 Hulk Rag, you can just pop like a 20% champ boost, take that short path to the Magneto, and just absolutely blitz it. I used a max rank 4-star Hulk Rag to clear that path, and it was a really good time. Hulk Ragnarok, ease of use is there. The value is really high, in my opinion. So that's why I personally feel he's a better first rank too. Also, like Havoc, I feel like Havoc, you really need to get to a lot of endgame before you feel the value of him, because a lot of his value is in the longer endgame fights. And if you're not there yet, you're not feeling it. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't max sig him, yo mama, but he's a dupe of a 6-star Mr. Fantastic. That's a good time. That's pretty awesome. It's too bad his awakened ability isn't like way better, but I'm still super jealous. Plus, it's just always exciting. Mr. Fantastic, I really like him a lot. One of the things that, like, every time I think about Mr. Fantastic, I think about the scene in the movie when he's in the bathroom and he's reaching out to grab some toilet paper. I think that's hilarious. Alright, real quick, let me check out this other path so I know who I need to bring champ-wise. Down here, what are we looking at? Burden of Might, Power Alternator. Oh, that's easy. That's gonna be free for the most part. Here we go. Push him back a little bit. Ah, I should have just gone for the special one. How did I know he would never throw a special two? Shouldn't pick at my face. Whew. Thought I was gonna have to revive there. That was not the case. One more quest here. One more path, I mean. One more path, and then we can evaluate where we're at. You know, if I only did quest 3, I could write 4 stars only at the top of the fight. Just for the memes. So this one is Power Alternator, so we don't really care about that part. Let's bring Scarlet Witch, because why not? Let's bring Ronin, because why not? And we'll bring Omega Red in case I botch everything up. So, because my big thing is that I want to use champs I don't really get to use the chance of. Right? Fun champs. Fun, interesting champs. Alright. We'll start with Ronin, though. Okay, I lied. We're going to start with Scarlet Witch because it's a Psylocke, so. Oh. 96 star 6 stones. Where do you get all those 6 star 6 stones? Probably some from. Nice. Scarlet Witch is insane. Anybody who thinks Scarlet Witch is a 5-star wouldn't be absolutely busted is so wrong. Like, whew. 5-star Scarlet Witch. I'm in the group of people that think that would break the game. That thinks that would break the game. There we go. Fix my grammar a little bit. Gonna go for the quick draw because I'm greedy. Mm. Man, list of things that aren't going well is this fight against the Sentinel. Aw, man. I absolutely botched that. Damn. So much for using Ronin. Ah, maybe I have more 6-star 6 stones than I think I do. Because if you have that many just from those two things, I also got the full value of those. Oof. I'm not doing very good. This path isn't that hard. I'm making it look hard, though. That's for sure. Wowza. Sentinel, man. Killing me. There we go. I made that look crazy hard. That's okay. I ain't trying to prove to anyone. Wow. I ain't trying to prove to anyone anything other than the fact that I enjoy this game. So, just trying to collect my 3 to 4 gem. Move on. Evaluate how many units I think it's going to take me to push an exploration, and to decide if I want to hold off. Because I am convinced Kabam's going to release a 1-star event soon. If not next month, the month after. Like, I highly doubt it. Run's going pretty good so far, though. I do feel like I've only taken the easy quest, though. So tomorrow I can finish that first quest, and then with Hyperion, and then let's see. On the second quest, I can force my way through, I think. Could you throw your special, bro? One of them? Thank you. Doc Ock driving me nuts. Absolutely determined to drive me wild. I think we got like 2 more fights here. Oh, and that lovely ambush. I love the ambush. I feel like I've gotten an ambush every other quest. Kabam! Turn down the ambush rate. No one enjoys it. That's why they call it ambush. Although this one had a lot of blink nodes, so it makes me wonder if that one is predetermined. Because sometimes the ambushes aren't at all random. This does feel like one of those. I need a new taxi. Oh, my hand is killing me. The good news is, at 2.5 hours in, I'm still playing, which means maybe one day soon I'll be ready for that lovely, lovely Labyrinth of Legends. Let it be known that I'm thinking about it. It's on my radar. Ow. Ow. Not playing very well. Ghost and me on that path did not get along. Actually, most of my champs on that path did not get along. It's okay. Last one here, and then Hulkbuster. Really, Omega Red is my... Yeah, that's a good time. Crushed it, Hulk. That's it. No more Diet Coke. Maybe I should have bought an energy drink. I don't feel like my ability is fully deteriorated, so progress is good so far. I definitely feel way more tired though, so that's a thing. Ooh! I almost botched that up and gave him a special 3. Forgot about the transfer there. Oh, I spammed it. Not the ideal use timing there. Oh, I'm gonna eat a special 2. That's okay. Not if I take a bunch of damage first. I have special 2. Not going well. Come on. Can't trip up. I'm not even doing the full exploration yet. I'm just trying to finish off, you know, chapter 2. Alrighty. Let's pop 1 heal here. There we go. Look at that. 2 level 3 potions all the way up. Absolutely love it. More content would be good. I think that the game would be in a lot better of a place if there were percentage heal potions. But hey, what do I know? Wrecked. Ooh, I don't have much left. I might end up having to revive here. Let's bring Wasp, see how we do. That was rough. We got 100% health here on Wasp. That's okay. Whoops. What? There we go. I was going to push him into a special 3. Yeah. No excuse there. Let's heal Scarlet Witch up and see if we can't finish this Moon Knight off. Open up that crystal. Move on. I don't even want to pop more than 2 potions, to be honest. I'll run the risk. I'm okay with that. There we go. And that is at least chapter 2 down. Wow. 2.5 hours in. Alright, let's go open up this crystal. We need the reprieve. We've been chipping away for quite some time. So we got a nice little 5-3-4 gem for 2016. Let's see. I have the release images here. Let's go spin that out and see if we get something good. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm just going to spin it out and let Kabam decide my fate, because they always do. And then we'll go back into Quest 5. So, spin that out and we get a... Not Tech, I think, is the only thing I'm thinking here. Ooh, Mutant. That's a good time. And that's 2015, 2016. So I already brought Nightcrawler up. So as far as 2016 champs, you got Cyclops, Old Man Logan, X-23, Beast, Gambit, and Rogue. But I don't see any need to use it on one of those champs, to be honest. That's going to be used on my Colossus. So that's a nice little rank 4 Colossus there. I'm actually going to do that now, just because I have a bad habit of doing things sooner than I should, but... Actually, if I hold on to it... If I hold on to it, I have the potential of bringing up... Like, what am I losing here? X-23? I'm losing on X-23, I'm losing out on Beast... Losing out on Gambit. Gambit wouldn't be so bad because of that one variant. Otherwise, he's really not that great. I'm losing out on Beast. Old Man Logan, too. So I think we'll hold on to it for now. I'm not in the biggest rush to bring Colossus up to rank 4. He's a great option, don't get me wrong. But if I get a 2015 gem, I'm really not looking at like a large pool of champs to bring up to rank 4, to be honest, in Mutant. Because, like, well, we got Deadpool, X-Force, I think, has a 5-star version. Storm, Double Magneto, Wolverine, Cyclops. Yeah, so if I get a Mutant 2015, that's really where I'd want to spend it. So let's jump back in. Human Torch, Hyperion, or Sunspot, they are all awakened. Have you cleared variant 2? Because if you haven't done that, I would probably do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't do Hyperion. I hate Hyperion. But generally speaking, Hyperion is by far the best out of those three champions. Like hands down, he offers you so much value. He's gonna help you in variant 3 against the Kang boss because of Incinerate. Although Sunspot could provide that value too. He's going to help you do variant 2 because of the heavy spam. That's a good time. He'll provide you a potion farmer, which is really, really important. Sunspot can kind of fill that void, but Hyperion's potion farming is just out of this world fast. You've cleared all 4 variants, or you still need to do all 4 variants? Do I have a cheeky Nick Fury? No, I don't. Okay. Venom? I don't really have a taxi, so we'll have to take it slow. But we should be okay with this roster. Oh, they're 100% done? If all 4 variants are 100% done, I would do Sunspot. I mean, like, you just got to think about, like, what you're getting out of them. So, like, Human Torch, you're getting that great anti-mystic counter. He has, like, really good responses to heal. Hyperion, you're getting just raw damage, and you're getting a potion farmer. But if you have a potion farmer, then that Hyperion loses a little bit of value there. Hyperion's also a really good option against the X6.2.2 Mr. Sinister because of the Fury spam. But personally, I think I would do Sunspot just because he's a lot of fun to play between those 3. So, like, I stand by, like, Hyperion. That's your pro choice. That's your best rank up by far out of the 3 of them, hands down. Personally, I would rank up Sunspot because I really like the champion. I think he's a lot of fun to play. He has great damage, some solid synergies, especially if you're running like Sunspot and Warlock at any point. He provides you with those incinerates and just overall decent utility. And then if you're having particular problems where Human Torch would be the counter, like anti-mystic or anti-heal, then you can bring him up. But I think that there are other options besides Human Torch. And Human Torch is supposed to be getting some kind of buff or adjustment at some point. It hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. So gotta be mindful of that as well. Chaos Nodes with a magic at the end. So ideally, I want to bring... So let's take this Chaos Node first. Bring Stark Enhanced. Stark Enhanced for sure. I think this last quest... No, I think I'm really okay with this roster as far as this path goes. Let's go. Straight in. So how many paths are here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paths. Alright, let's try to knock out as many of these as possible. But I'm not trying to disillusion anyone. I'm not going to be doing an exploration today. It's just too much. Game is asking for too much out of me. No, Stark is probably my best answer here. Huh! Look at that range. Alright, that's okay. We can heal him up a little bit if we need to. Let's continue through. Yellow jacket. Damn, I hate this guy. We'll bring Colossus. I still got hit by it. Damn it. Man, he gets Power Flood and I get an Armor Up. The Crite Me if you can Path Wasp is the MVP. What? Oh, the Crit Me if you can. I'm sorry. Which path is that? Crit me with your best shot. Nice. Good to know. I'll have to think about how to handle that. Yeah, Wasp is probably really great. I don't think there exists a 2-star version of why did I bring Wolverine? I meant to bring Venom. I don't think there is a 2-star version of like Ghost or wow, double Power Flood. Man, he got Power Flood twice. Yes. That's the best one. Now I can just pummel into him. I'll have to look at what my options are for 2 stars. As far as crits go, I can use Colossus for sure. Not that I'll get the most out of it, but Parry Heavy is a solid answer with Colossus. Definitely get some good value there. Let's see. God, every time. I'm literally 1 out of 2 as far as his Bloody Moon Knight pathing goes. He's driving me nuts, man. Moon Knight, get the heck out of here with the freaking ambushes. Driving me nuts. Every other quest. Did everybody else get this many Moon Knights in their quests? Or is it just me? Do I just have that bad of luck? think I have a 2-star Scarlet Witch. She should do work on that path, right? Maybe not. We're gonna try Stark Enhanced here. This might not go well. So I'm gonna try to build a 10 poise first. Damn. I'm not trying to parry it, it's just happening. Oh, okay, that didn't work the way I thought it would. Damage is good. Damage on Stark Enhanced is really, really good. Enough to crush a magic. If I had played that fight better, I probably should have done like, what, 2? And then like a medium, and then like a medium parry heavy, I think would have prevented the limbo from triggering. Nice! He gets unstoppable start. I don't even want to fight him right now. Worst. Nice, my turn. Not that it's as good on attackers. Absolutely not. I'll probably boost for the crit me if you can path, to be honest. Nice. Yeah, so I actually do want to bring like one more bleed champ, but Wolverine might just be my MVP. This is just a regular fight, right? Just a tanky Moon Knight. With a small chance to evade. You know, you don't have to throw your special 1, Moon Knight. You can throw something else, like your special 2. Save it. There we go. Like that. Thank you for learning. Man, I was playing so well up until the end. Had a nice little cheeky evade hit into me. Alright, close it out with Colossus. I didn't dodge that card. Okay. Alright. Now let's take that crit path. See what we got. That path doesn't seem too bad. We'll see. It might just be some really long fights here for us. Crit path, here we go. Crit path, here we come. Black Widow has high crit. Down to bring her. I don't have my Wasp leveled up. Actually, I don't have a 2-star Wasp. Period. So that's not happening. Yeah. Let's see. Who else has high crit? I think Rocket Raccoon does, to be honest. Oh, Karnak. Nice. Nice, nice. I like this team. Let's go with this roster. Let's see how this goes. This should be interesting, to say the least. Wait, is Colossus just really bad for this? Maybe I misread that node. I think it's 50% reduced damage, right? For each buff. So Colossus might just be absolutely terrible for this. Right? Because I just can't do any damage? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done a single hit, so I'm doing something wrong. Let me reread this note real quick. Oh, I'm stupid. Yep. So Colossus is no good. And actually, Black Widow's not going to be so great either, even with her high crit chance. Wow. That's tough. Do I have anyone handle this node? Not really. I think Stark Enhanced Spider-Man still works. I can bring Spider-Gwen, I think. I think Karnak still works, right? His isn't... Is Focus a buff? Let's try Karnak. See how that goes. Oh, man. That's rough. Otherwise, I might as well just bring someone with, like, high regen, right? Scarlet Witch would generally be good, but if I get a Fury buff, that's a really long period of time to not be able to do anything. Who else hits hard but doesn't buff? Starkey was okay. Yeah, I don't have a Wasp, and 2-star roster, I'm not expecting to get a Wasp anytime soon. I think I can run Star-Lord, right? Can I run this team? Let's try. I want to try Karnak. I think Karnak might be able to do it. I don't think Focused counts as an active buff. I think it's a trick. I think it's a passive buff. But if it doesn't work, then I don't really have too many options besides just hammering into these guys for a really long time. Let's try Karnak. Where do you even get a 2-star Wasp? Nice. Karnak will do okay. How's it going, Lizer? Is it Lizer or is it Lizard? $70 hits or so. Not the worst. It's not great. Definitely not the worst. Alright, let's use Starkey for this one. I'm doing pretty good. I got off. I had to work today, like a 6th day, just because my lab's a little bit behind. But I got out earlier than expected, and they bought everybody Panera Bread. So my day's been pretty good so far. And now I'm almost 3 hours into this stream. Oof, getting wrecked. I'm dead. Huh. Dormammu might be a bit of a problem. Let's try Spider-Gwen. Maybe I can Enervate lock him. That was rough. Damn it. There's the degen. Hate that. I'm dead. Well, might as well just go for it. Nope. Yeah. I'm trying not to use revives, so if I can get him low and then hopefully use Karnak for the rest of the path, maybe I'll be able to one-shot the boss. What am I doing? I don't want to hit him yet. I wish I had a wasp for this guy, actually. That'd be a good time. Ah ha ha ha! Wrecked! Oh! This path. Yeah, I can see why you would want a wasp for this path. Where are we at? Yeah, but after this Dormammu, I just feel like it's just a slugfest, and I feel like I can handle it. So I'm going to just push my way through. We'll pop a revive if I have to. Star-Lord was not a good selection here. Come on, crit. Hey, that felt good. I don't have a 2-star wasp though, so I'm just trying to figure out how to do it without, unfortunately. Unfortunately. It looks like my answer is just rely on massive amounts of hits. Actually, this is gonna go terribly because regenerate on Wolverine counts as a buff, right? I'm going to do no damage. I might as well just quit, right? No, I mean, there's small windows. So far, 0 for 0, though. Hey, I could have just bled these guys. Ouch. Yeah, that must have been a bad time. Because as long as the buffs are active, 50% reduced crit. Alright, this just isn't worth my time though. So we're just gonna quit. I gave it a shot. I don't mind popping a couple potions on Star-Lord and see if we can't push through with him. Oh, I thought I specialed. Oh, that was awkward. Whee! 0 damage from the special 3. But I'm trying to get it to where I have a combo built and I can hopefully get like a really big special 2 off. Nothing. Nice, I got 1 crit there. Nothing. Alright. Panaman Pete has a 2-star ghost. Where do you get a 2-star ghost? Where do you get a limited events, right? Those are the answers, huh? It's really just Karnak, right? That's the only one I'm using. So here's the only one I'm going to revive, since I've literally no value in anyone else. Recent $20 package. Oh, you know what? I haven't really looked at the deals. Please crit. I haven't really looked at any of the like deals. Progress is good. PP 97,250. Um, but just for full disclaimer, I don't think I'm gonna get the exploration today, and I might not even get it tomorrow. I'm not liking that 1 star path, and I might just say F it and hold off until I see better 1 stars. Because I'm not trying to clear a path where Hulk is my only champ. Actually, I am curious, Rob. Do you not like Ghost because you're bad with her, or do you just not like the champion in general? Because I'm not that bad with Hyperion. I just don't like the champion. I took. Oh yeah, but I'll have to check it out. But a lot of those 1 star paths just look super frustrating to me. And I have 9 1 stars, just kind of like your generic 9 1 stars that I think everybody has. And I'm a patient man. The champs will come. Ha! I said I was patient. I'm like the least patient person I know. don't rank up Namor unduped. His real value is in reflecting damage and being a anti-Thorns champion, slash like reflecting incinerates and all kinds of fun stuff. You know, being able to hit into like Red Skull's block, etc. You know, unawakened, you're only getting big damage on you know, big theory damage and ramp up, but there's a lot of champions that offer that kind of damage and utility, and you have Omega Red, Domino, and Havoc. So like essentially Namor unawakened is Havoc with no utility. So you already have Havoc. But frankly, if you have an Omega Red at rank 5, unless that one's max sig, I probably wouldn't. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so we need a hard-hitting champion for this path, and I need someone with double immunities for the Void. Otherwise, it's Flare. Should be interesting. So let's see. What are my options? So I have to deal with a Void. Otherwise, it's Flare, and we're just trying to blast them down, right? So if we're just trying to blast them down, I think as far as damage goes, it's going to make Gamora, Venom, Vision, Magic. Sentinel. Thank you, Lizer. This is going to save me a lot. Let me go see what I need. So this is the Flare path. So I need one Tech, one Mystic, one Cosmic, one Skill. So I have a Cosmic, I have a Tech, so I need to bring a Skill class. Although I don't think I have Skill, no Suicide, so I might be taking that Void down without class advantage. Because as far as Skill goes, Suicide friendly. Yeah, I'd have to get pretty lucky on the draw there. Suicides aren't my friends in Skill. So I'm just going to risk it, and I'll bring 2 robots for that. See how we do. But thank you. I will I'll remember that for this. And I'm actually going to pop an attack boost for this one. So here, let's bring Vision. We'll pop just like multiple 15s, to be honest. I really like the Vision versus Havoc matchup when it's, you know, close enough that I don't have to worry about. I think a lot of people forget you can power drain Havoc's charges away. Make that fight super quick. Yeah, that was really nice. I didn't feel like I took a whole lot of damage there, so it's really just that Void that might pummel me pretty hard. I really forgot that Flare was a class advantage thing, because I used my Hulk Ragnarok to clear Flare back in the day. So I will say the only reason you would consider ranking up Namor, though, like, actually it's his awakened ability, or you really get the high prestige, so never mind, I take that back. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they make Squirrel Girl mutant. I mean, skill, just because like skill really needs some champs. But I do agree. I don't see why they would make her. It's a pretty. That's a pretty tough sell. Like she's definitely a mutant, but at the same time, if you think about it, like Magic's a mutant, right? Uh, isn't she? Isn't Magic a mutant? There are plenty of mutants that exist. Yeah, so Magic's from the X-Men universe portion of Marvel, and she's not considered a mutant. She's skill. I mean, she's mystic. So if they're trying to push that like Squirrel Girl outplays or out tricks all of her opponents, that's definitely going to classify under skill. And as much as I think canon is important, I think that game balance is also really important. And I feel like skill could really use that extra champion, you know? Like, what was the last, like, I think Stealth Suit, Nick Fury, Blade, Aegon, there's only a small handful of skill champions that, like, feel really exciting. And even then, within that list, a lot of people would choose other champions over them. Like, I think Blade, a lot of people would highly prioritize. Stealth Suit sees prioritization, but I think it's overhyped. Nick Fury sees prioritization, but again, I think that's overhyped. You know, all three of those champs are great, but, you know, compared to what else you could have in return, you know, it just makes me wonder if people are valuing their rank 5 materials or if they have more rank 5 materials than I do. Aegon's amazing, but you know, the need to be duped and high sig level makes him really frustrating for a lot of people. I think, you know, even if they pull an Aegon, they can't do anything with him, you know. And Nick Fury needs to be awakened, so even if you have a Nick Fury, like I have a Nick Fury, he won't see rank 5 for a long time unless I manage to pull him again. Blade arguably needs to be awakened to get the full value there. I don't know. I think skill could use some love. Skill and Mystic. And Mystic's seen some solid love in the form of Doom and Clairvoyant. Could just curb out skill a little bit, and I would love to see Squirrel Girl fill that roster. Yeah, totally. I think Fury is definitely worth it. I know a lot of people who bring him up. I just think that, you know, part of it he needs to be awakened. I think that when you run Fury, like, a lot of champions in the game can't bleed. So when, in my head, when I'm thinking about like your first 1 or 2 rank 5s, Nick Fury doesn't make that list for me. The same way Archangel doesn't make that list for me. Because yeah, those champions are going to absolutely obliterate a large content of the game, but they're also going to have a large content of champions you can't really bring them to. Fury's better off than Archangel. At least he has a lot of outside utility, but I think early on, as a rank 5 specifically, I don't think he should be highly prioritized. And even in value, I feel like Fury does a lot of what he wants to do as a rank 4. Right? I feel like I just said something really contradictory. No, yeah, you definitely don't need a high sig, just the duped. But duping 5 stars isn't that easy, you know? And as far as generic stones, I mean, generic awakening gems go, I mean, I don't know. I didn't put mine into Nick Fury, and I wouldn't recommend that to anyone personally. With how many champs need to be awakened, and the ones that really have more value out of, well, not more value, but, you know, when you compare the champs that you can awaken, I wouldn't pick Fury over good handful of them. do you have Nick Fury synergy, Charles? Oh man, I'm talking trash about Nick Fury, and now he asks me a question where I'm instantly like, do you have Nick Fury? If you have Nick Fury, Captain Marvel is going to be an absolutely great time. If you don't have Nick Fury, then I would do Stark Enhanced. But even a rank 4 Captain Marvel can blitz through so much content so fast, you're going to love having the taxi. Yeah, and at Masters level, Lizer, I totally agree. But like Nick Fury is like Havoc to me. I think that a lot of people get really, really excited, but I feel like Nick Fury doesn't start seeing that like huge value by himself, just Nick Fury, until you're at higher level content, right? Like, because one, you don't need deep wounds, but if you're running Nick Fury without deep wounds, you're severely losing value. And that's not available to a lot of players in the game. / people don't save for it. And two, like Nick Fury has insane amounts of damage, but for a lot of people, by the time you build up your 8 bleed stacks to trigger, I forget what it's called, but like deep bleed or something. For a lot of people, it's like 2 more combos and they're dead. He's not easy to play. He requires a lot of skill, and I just feel like for your average MCOC player, Nick Fury might just be more than he's worth. But definitely at the higher skill tiers, when people are better at the game and content lives longer, especially in war where the fights are more than just like, I special 2'd and then they died, you're gonna get a lot more out of there. Wow, I'm playing like crap. But I do agree. I do have to say, like, I'm not trying to be super qualified here, like qualifying statements here, but Nick Fury, like having Nick Fury in AQ map 6 when I ran that was absolutely clutch. Like Nick Fury, Captain Marvel movie, Deadpool X-Force, that was it. I cleared all of map 6. I didn't use a single item for the most part unless I was like forcing link nodes or taking like all 3 of the hard paths, or like pushing minis and stuff. I didn't have to use any items, and that roster really handled the whole path for me. So I see the value, but most of the community isn't in map 6 for Alliance Quest. Yeah, Nick Fury as a boss killer, whew, absolute beast. And I think that at the higher tiers, he is the right amount of hype. I agree with you. I don't know if I would put him in the top 3 champs in the game personally. I just feel like there's a lot of good value, but he's definitely up there. When you get to top 3s, it's tough to say, like, it's tough. I'm super biased for the record because I'm like Ghost, Corvus Glaive, Quake. For me, those are like the best 3 champs in the game, I think, is where my roster's at. But Fury's definitely top 10. Well deserved a top 10 too. I want to push map 7. How much harder is map 7 than map 6? Lizer, let me know, because I didn't think, looking at it, I was like, that doesn't look that much worse, but I've been told directly that I am wrong. So, alright, I need bleed champs for this. I mean, I'm not pushing that high of content, and I still love my unawakened rank 4 Fury. And I don't have deep wounds either. I just, I know that a lot of people get really excited about him, and I'm just kind of like, why? What are you going to use him for? Besides the synergies. No offense. No, when I say that to people, when I've told people why are they looking for a certain champion when they're not going to use him, I mean it offensively. I'm like, what are you trying to get that champ for? What kind of value are you pretending like you're going to get? Some people crack me up. Yeah, it looks like I'm running a full robot team. Do I get any kind of synergy with Ultron? I guess it would just be faster to do this, right? Nope. Okay. Vision. You know, I don't ever run Ultron. Yeah, let's do that. That looks like fun. Yeah, I don't have a 5-star Quake. I have a 4-star Quake, but she still clears bosses for me. Oh, an Omega Red. How do I... Yeah, Ghost, Quake, Omega Red. That's it. That's my top 3 right now. How do I forget Omega Red? I guess we just take this path just cuz. Although the thing about Quake, especially Quake in War, is bringing Quake to War is a whole different kind of mindset, you know? Like, because Quake in PvE, it's like, oh, I died, not a big deal, you know? But Quake in War, that's where the guts come into play. You got to have confidence and be willing to use potions, because if you botch that up, that hurts. Yeah, maybe I lower Quake's value. She's so good for so much content. She's just so slow. Like, even ranked up, I just feel like she doesn't push the damage numbers in burst, right? It's tough. Right, you've got utility versus value. Interesting. Yeah, see, someone called me out for saying map 7 wasn't much different from map 6, and when I said that, I meant in difficulty, but I've never done map 7, so all I have is the general community's opinion, and what I can see from, like, just evaluating the maps. And this was before the additional boss they just added, and, you know, I had to admit, I've never run it before, so my opinion was void, but I still look at it, and I'm like, unless you're taking the hard path in map 7, some of those paths are really, really easy. Like, and difficulty wise, like, it's comparable to map 6. Maybe it's just that map 7 requires like 2 or 3 more pro level players in your alliance. I mean, in your battle group. But also, like, the right champs make a huge difference, right? Like, just like I said, Nick Fury Captain Marvel movie that makes Alliance Quest so fun. Oof, that hurt. In Alliance Quest or in Alliance War? Either way, actually, I'm impressed. because that's really impressive. Man, I'm pushing 4 hours here. It's dinner time. It's been dinner time. Oh, that's right, because map 7 gives you, like, you have to bring this type of class, or this class has buffs, or this class has disadvantages, right? So that's going to make a big difference. Forgot about that. Yeah. So there's pre-planning and stuff. But, well... Wow, I was just full sleeping there. Bringing Quake to war, that's... You gotta have confidence for that. Especially when there's a lot of easier champions. That's awesome, though. That should be the fight. Oh, what? There we go. Almost 4 hours in. What do we got left here? How do I want to play this Sabretooth? Oof. Watch that. I suck! That's not how I wanted to play this Sabretooth. That's how I wanted to play him. I guess technically I did what I wanted, right? Max analysis, heal block, special 2 kill. But I wanted to do that without taking the hit. Thing, huh? I do. She's not ranked up. Why? I have a couple options that are non-bleed immune for that last path. check real quick before I totally botched that up. Because I was like, oh, I can just run this roster for both. Oh, yeah. Whenever a robot attacker, they incinerate instead. Thank you for that heads up, because that would have totally sucked. I'm running 4 robots. I might have to rank some people up then to get through. But that's okay. Thank you for the heads up. Save me some super frustration. I hate it when they do that. I mean, I totally understand, and it's not the worst. There's plenty of bleed immune champs in the game, but let me use my robots. The whole, like, there's even a tip. It's like, most robots are bleed and poison immune. Or not, robots are all bleed and poison immune. And then they make it so you can't, nanoplague's a thing and coolant link. Frustrations of the game. They should push him into a special. Yeah, but I like having more than one champ, so... But it's almost dinner time, so thank you for that heads up. I'm going to finish this path, and then I'm going to call it quits, I think, for the day. Around 4 hours on this stream. And then I'm going to evaluate whether or not I even want to bother tomorrow pushing that quest with Immorto. Ooh, I need to... I've never seen her special 2. Because when she was the boss, I only baited the special ones from her. So that was actually really cool. Also, Bloodstone looks so cool. Yeah, I'm trying to work up my stamina, Lizer, because I want to go for a Legends run one day. And a big part of Legends run, and not like Legends run in the event, but like one day I want to be caught up to everybody else, and I want to be able to push like a Legends run of like 6.4 or something. What do you mean, did I even start the next path? Yeah, I just don't like having only one champ. I don't like knowing that if the one champ I brought dies, I have to revive. Actually, let me rephrase that, because I actually don't mind that. I just don't like knowing it if, like, I'm not even bringing synergies. So it's not like I'm even getting value out of the side champs. So might as well literally just run one. Wow, he's a little evade heavy this time around. Woo! I have tried the 1 stars. Yeah, I popped in there, got frustrated, and then went back to the 4 stars. Because I went F that. So I've not done any extra pads on the 1-star quest. I just said F it, I'll come back. I went and did the 4 and the 3 stars. Now I'm hammering out the 2 stars, and then tomorrow probably, or later tonight maybe, I'll reevaluate where I am on the 1 stars. But like my Alliance War has been active for like 3 hours, and I haven't done anything. So I really need to get in there. Damn. Whenever I say I'm almost done, I flop. That's it. I'm not almost done. I'm doing the whole thing, game. I think it's because maybe I mentally check out and then I just flop. So I'm in it. I know I'm holding the special 3 in case he evades. In case anyone's like, why won't you throw your special 3? Alright, that's it. That's as far as I'm pushing tonight. Or, not necessarily tonight, but it's only 6:30 for me. But I gotta get dinner. I gotta give my wife some attention because it's been 4 hours and it's my day off. I'm supposed to spend some time with her. So maybe I'll be back tonight, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow. And I'll know tomorrow for sure whether or not I plan on doing the full exploration. But yeah, progress is pretty good. I got one path left on each of these 2 quests, one path here, and then all of the paths except for one on the last quest. So I definitely think I've got like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours more worth of content, and then we can hopefully get that exploration. And I will talk to you all